Today I wanted to talk about a very short Coltrane phrase that he played on 26-2. This is what I like to call a shell plus tension. It's basically a voicing arpeggiated to create a melody. Let's listen to this short example from Coltrane's solo on 26-2. Over the bar of G minor to C7, a 2-5, he starts on the 9 on the G minor, which becomes the 13 on the C7, and he follows that up with the shell, or 3, 7, and 1 of C7. If we analyze it just over the dominant, 13, 3, 1, 7. And this is why I often call these structures a shell plus tension. Here's our shell, and here's the tension. And you can see if we put that over C, we have a nice voicing for C7. We could also put the same voicing over an F sharp and have a good altered dominant voicing. So interestingly enough, this melody that Coltrane plays comes from the melody of 26-2. In 26-2, over the F7, we have this melody. And so again, this exact melody is the same, only in a different key. He plays the flat 7, the root, the third, and the 13 of F7. But over the C7, he plays the exact same structure, he just orders the notes in reverse. And again on the F7. If we played the F7 backwards, we can hear it's exactly the same melody. So I find this very interesting, and also a little bit of an insight into how Coltrane thinks. He's very studied and practiced and understood what he was doing. So taking this concept further, we can create a variety of melodies using a shell, 1-3-7, and one tension. We can also think of that as a tetrad or 4-note set and improvise freely with the 4 notes. We could use that same melody over F major just by changing the E flat to E natural. Or we could change it to minor by changing both the 3rd and the 7th to minor. So there's a lot that can be done with the basic shape that Coltrane played and the numbers. And we can also use that as a concept loosely, improvising with the shell from a given chord, 1-3-7, and one tension, for instance 13, or 9, or 11, or sharp 11. I hope you found that short video interesting and useful. My name is Otto. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.